Did you know Lionel Messi just stunned an entire city, and not on the football pitch? Delhi went absolutely wild, but what really happened behind the scenes will shock you. Fans waited hours, security scrambled, and the chaos revealed a story nobody saw coming. How did Messi manage to turn this frenzy into something unforgettable? And what secret move left even the biggest skeptics speechless? Stay with us, because we're about to uncover the moment that changed everything. We'll explain everything in this video step by step. Don't skip it. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats, because football royalty has touched down in Delhi, and the city is buzzing like never before. That's right, Lionel Messi, the GOAT himself, has arrived, and he's not just making headlines, he's making history. The streets are packed, fans waving flags, chanting his name, and you can literally feel the excitement vibrating through the air. From the moment Messi stepped off the plane, the atmosphere transformed into pure electric energy. Security teams moving fast, but the fans, they are unstoppable. And there he is, calm and composed, yet with that unmistakable aura that only Messi carries. The kind of aura that makes defenders tremble and teammates inspired, yes. Same aura that's won in multiple Ballon d'Ors and hearts around the globe. But this isn't just about glitz and glamour. Messi's journey to Delhi is a story of relentless dedication, trials and triumphs. Remember, this is a player who has battled injuries, transferred continents, and carried the weight of an entire nation's expectation on his shoulders. And yet here he is, smiling, engaging with fans and reminding everyone why he's a living legend. And the magic doesn't stop at just appearances. Messi has been delighting fans with his language skills, connecting in ways that transcend football. The crowd is going wild as he attempts to speak in local dialects, sometimes stumbling, sometimes perfect, but always genuine. Every word, every gesture is met with roars, selfies and cheers that echo across the city. You can feel the joy, the awe, and the love pouring out from every corner of Delhi. Now, let's talk moments, the real Messi moments. Fans' chants rising higher, the cameras flashing like lightning, and the GOAT himself pausing to sign, to wave, to connect. You can almost see the sweat, the effort, the humanness behind the icon. And while the world watches Messi dribble, score, and win on the pitch, here in Delhi, he's scoring hearts. And the excitement doesn't end here. The city is gearing up for Messi's events, with fans lining up hours in advance, eager to witness every second of this once-in-a-lifetime experience. From football clinics to fan interactions, every move Messi makes is a masterclass in humility, charisma and sheer talent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is more than a visit, it's a celebration of football, passion and the universal language of the beautiful game. Delhi has witnessed greatness today, and Messi has once again reminded us why legends never fade, they just keep giving, inspiring and delighting. The moment Lionel Messi set foot in Delhi, the atmosphere changed instantly. Like the sea itself had been waiting for a single spark to ignite a wildfire of excitement. From the airport to the streets surrounding the venues where he would appear, fans poured in by the thousands, waving banners, holding up posters, chanting his name in a mixture of awe and pure joy. The air was electric, charged with anticipation, every heartbeat synchronized with the roar of the crowd, every step Messi took, feeling like a small victory for everyone who had waited years, decades even, to see the football legend in their city. Security was tight, but the passion of the fans was unstoppable. People climbed onto walls, perched on vehicles, and squeezed into every possible vantage point just to get a glimpse of him. The energy was palpable, a living, breathing entity that seemed to lift everyone's spirits the moment he appeared. Messi's arrival was met with a wave of excitement that could be felt for miles. You could see it in the expressions of children who had grown up idolizing him, clutching footballs and posters, eyes wide with disbelief and uncontainable happiness. Young adults screamed and cheered, some even crying, overwhelmed by the reality that their hero was right there in front of them, walking among them, acknowledging their presence with nods, smiles and waves. There was a sense of unity among the crowd, collective euphoria that transcended language, background or social status, all bound together by a single shared love for the GOAT. The city streets, usually bustling with the routine chaos of daily life, were now filled with an entirely different kind of rhythm, one dictated by the heartbeat of Messi's presence. The airport itself became a stage for an impromptu celebration. Fans had camped out for hours, some even overnight, just to witness the historic arrival. Flags waved, drums beat, and chants of Messi, Messi echoed endlessly, bouncing off terminal walls and into the sky. There was a sense of festival, of a city collectively holding its breath for this moment, aware that this was not just an ordinary visit, but a once-in-a-lifetime experience. People tried to get closer to capture the perfect photograph or video, their smartphones held high, their faces glowing with anticipation. And then, when Messi appeared, the roar that erupted could have shaken the very ground beneath their feet. An explosion of love, admiration, and pure exhilaration. Every movement Messi made was analysed, celebrated and memorised. Fans screamed at every nod, every wave, every small interaction he had with the crowd. The city seemed to pulse in rhythm with his presence. Local vendors and shopkeepers paused, staring at the spectacle, aware that history was unfolding in front of their eyes. Media cameras clicked frantically, trying to capture every angle, every reaction, but the human element, the sheer, unfiltered emotion of tens of thousands of fans was what truly defined this moment. The excitement wasn't just about seeing a footballer, it was about witnessing greatness, connecting with an icon whose talent had inspired millions across the globe, and feeling, if only for a brief moment, that the magic of football had come alive in their own city. Fans shared stories of waiting for months, planning trips and saving every penny just for this encounter, proving that Messi's arrival was not just a sporting event but a cultural phenomenon. The energy escalated with every passing minute, creating a whirlwind of chants, cheers and sheer joy that enveloped the entire area. Children were lifted onto shoulders to get a glimpse. Fans held up banners with messages of love, admiration and personal stories, turning the airport into a living mosaic of emotions, all centered around a single figure whose impact transcended the boundaries of sport. People from all walks of life came together, strangers holding hands, exchanging smiles, united in the collective experience of welcoming a global legend to their city. The streets outside became a sea of humanity, a moving, breathing tribute to the football genius, with every wave, clap and cheer adding to a crescendo of anticipation that seemed to rise higher with every heartbeat, every glance, every shout. Lionel Messi's journey to Delhi was not just a simple visit, it was a testament to the trials, dedication and achievements that have defined one of the greatest careers in football history. Every fan who cheered, every camera that clicked and every banner that waved carried with it an understanding of the sheer magnitude of what Messi represents. From his early days in Rosario, Argentina, a young boy with a passion for the game and an undeniable talent, to overcoming physical challenges that could have ended careers before they began, Messi's story has been one of resilience, determination and extraordinary skill. Fans in Delhi, as they watched him arrive, were not just seeing a footballer, they were witnessing decades of relentless pursuit, a lifetime of dedication to perfection on the field and the embodiment of dream that began in a small town and grew into global superstardom. Messi's path has been filled with milestones that illustrate not only his brilliance but also his ability to overcome obstacles. Early on, his growth hormone deficiency could have sidelined his aspirations, yet his talent and perseverance earned him support, allowing him to rise through the ranks at Barcelona, where he would rewrite the history books. Every fan in Delhi knew that the quiet, humble demeanour Messi carries today belies the battles he fought to reach the pinnacle of football. It is that blend of humility and unmatched excellence that makes his presence so magnetic, drawing crowds, not just for his skills, but for the story that each goal, each assist and each award represents. The journey also highlights Messi's global impact. Beyond domestic leagues and international tournaments, his career has inspired millions worldwide, transcending borders and cultures. In Delhi, this impact was visible in the diverse crowd, people of all ages and backgrounds, gathered together not for a team, not for a tournament, but for a living legend. They cheered because they understood what Messi symbolises, the power of hard work, the beauty of perseverance, and the artistry that transforms sport into emotion. His achievements are not merely trophies, they are milestones of a journey defined by relentless improvement, resilience, in the face of setbacks and moments that have redefined modern football. Messi's visit also reminded fans of the struggles he has faced outside the stadiums. Transfers, negotiations and the constant scrutiny from media and fans alike have shaped him into the professional he is today. Each press conference, each interview and every interaction with fans is an extension of that journey, showing how he has navigated challenges with grace and focus. The people in Delhi experienced a glimpse of that side of Messi, the human side that has endured pressures, criticism and expectations, yet remain dedicated to his craft and to inspiring those who look up to him. Every movement, every smile, every word Messi shared with fans was a reflection of the dedication and effort it has taken for him to arrive at this point. The audience in Delhi felt the weight of history, the culmination of years of triumphs, setbacks and victories, from early youth leagues to World Cups, from domestic leagues to international accolades. Messi's journey is not just a career, it is a narrative of relentless pursuit, of dreams chased with unwavering focus and of barriers broken through talent, determination and an unyielding love for the game. The fans recognise this, cheering not just for the man before them but for the story of resilience, struggle and achievement that his very presence represents, a story that has inspired generations and continues to inspire countless more as they witness him in their city. One of the most captivating aspects of Lionel Messi's visit to Delhi was his effort to connect with fans through language, creating a bridge that went beyond football and touched hearts on a deeply personal level. While Messi's brilliance on the pitch is universally acknowledged, it is his ability to communicate, even imperfectly, that adds another layer to his appeal. As he attempted to speak in local languages, fans erupted in applause, laughter and sheer delight, responding not just to the words but to the effort, the sincerity and the humility behind them. Each phrase he uttered, whether flawlessly or stumbling over unfamiliar sounds, became a moment of connection, a shared experience that transcended cultural barriers. It was a reminder that Messi is not only a global icon, but also a human being who understands the power of trying, of reaching out and of valuing the people who have followed his journey with unwavering passion. The city's reaction was instantaneous and electric. Children giggled at his attempts, parents smiled broadly, and young adults recorded every word on their phones, eager to capture this rare and intimate display of interaction. The applause, cheers and laughter that followed each sentence created an atmosphere of joy and unity, as if the city itself was celebrating the simple beauty of human connection. Fans waved banners that playfully commented on his attempts at the language, turning each word into a shared joke, a communal moment, a memory that would be cherished long after the event. The interaction was more than entertainment. It was a gesture of inclusivity, respect, and of breaking down the distance that often exists between icons and admirers. Messi's engagement with fans in their language also highlighted his awareness of the cultural significance of his presence. He knew that this was not just another stop on a global tour, but a unique opportunity to honour the people who had come from far and wide, waiting hours, even days to see him. By attempting to communicate in their language, he acknowledged their efforts, their excitement and their devotion, showing that his appreciation extended beyond signing autographs or posing for photographs. Each word, each pause, each gesture was laid with meaning, signalling gratitude, respect and the desire to create a lasting impression. Fans sensed this authenticity immediately, responding with enthusiasm, chants and smiles that reflected a profound understanding of the effort and intention behind his attempts. The moments of linguistic connection also revealed Messi's playful and approachable side. While he is often celebrated for his stoic focus on the pitch, off it he demonstrated humour, warmth and a willingness to step outside his comfort zone. The occasional stumble over words, the smiles exchanged with interpreters and the laughter shared with the crowd humanised a figure who was often regarded as larger than life. It reminded everyone present that greatness is not defined solely by skill, trophies or records, but also by the ability to connect, to empathise and to make others feel seen and valued. Fans documented every reaction, capturing the delight of children mimicking his phrases, the smiles of elders witnessing the global icon's effort to reach them, and the excitement of young adults who had travelled miles for this singular experience. Each interaction became a story to share, a memory that would be retold with pride, and a testament to Messi's understanding of the human element in fandom. This connection through language transformed the visit into more than just a celebrity appearance. It became a celebration of communication, inclusion and the joy of shared experience, showing that even a few carefully chosen words can leave an impact as lasting and profound as a legendary goal scored on the world's biggest stage. The reactions of fans and the citywide celebrations surrounding Lionel Messi's visit to Delhi were nothing short of spectacular, demonstrating the unparalleled global impact of the football legend. From the moment news broke that Messi would be in the city, a wave of anticipation swept through streets, neighbourhoods and social media platforms, uniting people from all walks of life in a shared sense of excitement. Shops displayed posters, cafes buzzed with speculation and local community planned gatherings just to catch a glimpse of the GOAT. The city itself seemed to pulse with energy, as if every corner of Delhi had synchronized with the rhythm of Messi's arrival, each individual contributing to a collective heartbeat of passion and admiration. Fans travelled from distant parts of the city, some even from other states, turning the streets into a moving mosaic of devotion, with banners, flags and chants blending into a symphony of excitement that echoed through the air. Upon his arrival, the sheer scale of the reaction became immediately apparent. Streets near the airport and event venues were overflowing with supporters waving, cheering and celebrating in a manner that captured the magnitude of Messi's influence. Families held children aloft to give them the best view, while groups of friends chanted and sang in unison, their voices merging into a powerful wave of sound that seemed almost tangible. The city became a living arena, not for a football match but for an event that celebrated the spirit of sport, dedication and global admiration. Cameras flashed endlessly. Social media feeds exploded with videos and pictures, and the atmosphere was so charged that even bystanders who were initially unaware of the visit were drawn into the excitement swept along by the contagious enthusiasm of the crowd. The celebrations extended beyond mere fanfare. Local businesses, schools and community centres joined in, organising special events and viewing points, all designed to honour the presence of a player whose influence extends far beyond the football field. Fans shared personal stories, recounting how Messi had inspired them to play, to dream, or to overcome challenges in their own lives. The energy was not just about witnessing a celebrity, it was about connecting with a symbol of excellence, resilience, and hope. Every cheer, every wave, and every photograph captured a collective recognition that Messi represents something much greater than individual talent. He embodies inspiration that transcends borders and generations. The reactions also showcased the emotional impact Messi has on fans. People laughed, cried, and shouted, their emotions raw and unfiltered, a testament to the deep connection they feel with the football icon. Children mimicked his famous dribbles, adults debated memorable goals, and everyone in attendance seemed to share an unspoken understanding of what it means to witness greatness up close. Social media amplified this effect, with videos of fans breaking into tears chanting his name in unison and capturing moments that would become lifelong memories. The celebration was a fusion of passion, joy and reverence, transforming Delhi into a citywide tribute to Messi's unparalleled influence. Even outside the immediate venues, the excitement radiated through the city. Streets were adorned with Messi-themed decorations, fan clubs organised gatherings, and people spontaneously formed processions to celebrate his arrival. The city's transport hubs were filled with travellers sharing their anticipation and experiences, creating an atmosphere of unity and collective admiration. From every corner, the message was clear. Messi's visit was not just an event, it was a phenomenon, an emotional and cultural moment that captured hearts, created memories and showcased the extraordinary global impact of a football legend whose presence can electrify an entire city, inspire countless fans and turn ordinary days into extraordinary celebrations of sport and human connection. Lionel Messi's visit to Delhi was much more than a mere appearance. It was a celebration of football, passion and the universal love for the beautiful game that transcends borders, languages and cultures. From the moment the news of his arrival spread, there was a palpable sense of anticipation, as if the city itself was holding its breath, ready to welcome a legend whose influence reaches far beyond the pitch. Fans, young and old, gathered in droves, their excitement radiating through every street, every corner and every public space, creating an atmosphere that was electric, contagious and utterly unforgettable. It was clear that Messi's presence in Delhi was not just about meeting an idol, it was about experiencing a once-in-a-lifetime moment that celebrated the very essence of sport, dedication and inspiration. The celebration began long before Messi arrived, with fans camping outside venues, waving banners, chanting his name and sharing stories of how he had inspired their lives. Social media was ablaze with posts, videos and messages, each reflecting the enthusiasm, admiration and love for a player whose career has been defined by brilliance, humility and a relentless pursuit of excellence. This was a city that understood the significance of the moment, not merely a celebrity visit, but the arrival of a figure who represents dreams achieved through talent, hard work and perseverance. Every fan, in their own way, became part of a collective celebration, contributing to the energy, the noise and the joy that permeated the air. As Messi interacted with fans, signed autographs, posed for photographs and engaged with the crowd, the celebration transformed into a deeply personal experience for many. Children were lifted onto shoulders to see him up close. Parents shared stories of their admiration for years. Young adults recorded every interaction, knowing that these moments would become cherished memories for a lifetime. Each gesture from Messi, each smile, each nod of acknowledgement became a spark that fueled the celebrations, turning ordinary streets and venues into arenas of jubilation and emotion. Fans responded with chants, applause and cheers that reflected both their excitement and their gratitude for being part of this historic event. The celebrations also highlighted the cultural and social impact of Messi's presence. People from diverse backgrounds, communities and neighbourhoods came together, united by a common love for football and respect for a player whose influence transcends sport. Schools, local clubs and community centres organised events to honour the occasion, creating spaces for fans to gather, celebrate and share in the collective joy. The city itself seemed to participate in the celebration, with decorations, banners and fan gatherings, turning Delhi into a living tribute to one of the greatest footballers of all time. Messi's visit was also a reminder of the values that make him such an enduring icon. His humility, his willingness to connect with fans and his genuine appreciation for their support added depth to the celebration, showing that greatness is not only measured by trophies or records, but also by the ability to inspire, uplift and bring people together. Fans were not only witnessing a football legend, they were part of a cultural moment that celebrated passion, perseverance and the universal joy of sport. Each cheer, each photograph, each shared story contributed to a celebration that will be remembered long after the event, capturing the magic, excitement and spirit of Lionel Messi's extraordinary presence in Delhi. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe.